Hi, how are you? So in this session, we are dealing with SPM. So how to study SPM, how to get good score, this and all the areas which I discuss in the session. Okay. So now I am dealing with what ma? SPM. Okay. It is having 50% weightage ma. In your main exam, you are having 50% weightage. Superb. Sir, what are the tricks and the tactics to get a good score in SPM? I will tell those things because I secured 73 marks, ma. I secured 73 marks without any proper coaching. Without any proper coaching, I have secured 73 marks. And the guidance, what strategy I have followed, I will give in the form of class to you. That is the thing I can do to you. Okay. So in this class, we will deal with how to study and how to get good score in SPM. I will deal. Okay now. So what is the first step we need to maintain, sir, to get a good score in SPM? The first thing you need to maintain is the notes. You need to maintain a running notes. If you are maintaining running notes, it is superb because in class we are going to discuss few sort of examples and things we'll discuss now. If you are writing those examples in the notes, that is superb because while revising these examples will make you to get remember those topics what I have discussed in a example point of view. Learning is very really good. And next thing is that ma, I will be telling the topics in the form of charts. So if you are writing down those charts in your notes, is really useful, ma. It will be helping you a lot, and it will be really grateful to you. Okay. If you are writing both the groups, then this short notes or running notes is really helpful to you to get a good score. We are giving both groups at a time, then there is no gap between each exam, na. So if you are giving a single group, even then it is really good to you. Both the cases it helps you a lot. Okay. So now without wasting further time, we shall enter the to the index part. So what are the topics they are coming and what are the areas they are covering? So first in a CMA SPM we are having four topics. We are having four topics. Okay. The first topic is introduction to performance management. Here we will deal with what is performance management and some sort of things topics will be dealt here. Okay. And next one is performance measurement and evaluation and improvement tools. Here is also same. Some sort of strategies will be, those things will be dealt here. And also here, the most important part here you will be having is DuPont analysis. Okay. And next, economic efficiency of the firm and performance analysis. This area is really important from practical point of view. This area is important from practical point of view. And the last one, enterprise risk management. The last exam we got a problem from this part ma, and in exam point of view also this is important from practical part. Okay, what I have said now, let us now discuss in the form of writing. Okay, so first, what is the actual content in them? What is the actual content in them ma? And in exams how they are coming in exams. So I bifurcated entire SPM part into two categories. So by this seeing this one you can get a clear clarity how to study SPM. So content. From exam point of view, the theory part in study note module number 1 is we shall think of 80%. 80% is theory, and the practical part 20%. Practical part 20%. So for theory, in our second study note, there is a theory of 90%. Practical part 10%. And in this module number 3, the content from theory point of view is it is around 40% and practical part 60%. And in fourth study note, a fourth module, we are having theory is around theory will be some 50% to so no, let us take it as 60% ma, and the practical part 40%. Actual content in the book is in this ratio 80-20, 90-10, 40-60 and 60-40. So what we need to concentrate more from exam point of view. So in exam point of view, we have to concentrate more in theory part in this session and practical part. So there are few problems like from related to ratios and all. there are only few problems, ma. That problems will be dealt in an easy manner. So in exam point of view, you have to concentrate more on theory point of view, ma. Okay now. And in this does not mean that you need to leave practical part. Just single importance. So if you go give efforts from efforts point of view, we have to give more efforts from theory point. Okay, and practical part still less effort is required. Okay. Next, when we go with our module number 2, from exam point of view, we need to go with a DuPont analysis. For DuPont analysis, I'm writing the topic also here. The topic is DuPont analysis. It is really important. DuPont analysis is really important. So in practical point of view, we have to give more concentration. So what about theory? Here, theory is also having equal weightage. In this module number 2, we have to give equal importance to theory part and practical part. Practical part, only one topic is there, that is DuPont analysis. Okay. Next, what about module number 3, sir? So from an exam point of view, we have to give more concentration to practical part. Practical part, there will be differentiation and integration. You need to concentrate more on that part. Sir, is that easy or not? Really? If you're a math student, generally you feel it as easy. But with my way of approach, I will make you too easy if you're a non-math student also. If you're from CEC and other background, even then I will make you as a cakewalk. There is no issue. Okay now. So for theory, just one importance. That's all. Few theory will be. If you're considering that area is important. That is enough. And what about the fourth? From an exam point of view, we are having only practical part. Generally, the practical part they are more concentrating more. But in the last exam, they gave more parts. They gave from risk theory point of view and also problematic. So, with my experience, I'm telling you, practical you have to give more importance. So, normally in the practical part, there will be only few things, Z score, Benisham score, and NACAR model, NCAR model, and capital adequacy ratio. These are the 4 areas we need to deal while we are dealing with the practical part here. Okay, Z score, Benisham score, NCAR model, and capital adequacy ratio. These are the areas we need to concentrate from practical point of view. Theory, we have to give importance. Theory also we need to concentrate. Okay now. So what are the areas we need to cover? So these are the way. So if you are studying in this strategy, definitely you will get 45 plus. So theory also, I will give some sort of notes from my area, from my side. And thing is that the notes I gave is more than sufficient. So what is your approach of class? First, what are the topics we cover? We cover ICMA. This is the most important book for us. Okay. So first we cover that book. Okay. And after that, I will deal with the previous questions. Previous exams questions will be those questions I will cover. After that, MTPs and RTPs. Okay. This area I will deal in the last part. First, initially, our session will be based on our ICMA book. After that, at the end of all the completion of topics, then I will deal with the practical part. Sorry, our previous exam questions and also MTP RTPs. And we are also having a discussion on MCQs. So you need not worry about SPM. So if you are following this strategy, definitely you will get 45 plus. Okay. So now in this session, I will deal the most important topic and easy topic so that you don't feel any burden. Okay. So I will deal with the procurement to pay. Okay. So what is the title of the topic? Procurement to pay. So what is the title of the topic, buddies? It is procurement to pay. So generally in companies, what do they procure? They procure raw material for their end products and also they get some services. Here the procurement deals with that part. The procurement deals with raw material and services. Okay, procurement is okay. Sir, what is to pay? Procurement to pay. We procure raw material and services. What we pay, To whom we pay? To the vendors or to the suppliers we pay the amount. So from the point of procurement of raw material until the payment of consideration to them. This entire part is being dealt as procurement to pay. Okay, this is not a tough topic, it's the easiest topic one. Okay, so raw material to till the payment. Okay, next. Excuse me, ma'am. So here, sir, what does procurement to pay help us? There are three areas, ma, which helps us to. It helps in prevention of delays. It helps in prevention of delays, ma. Sir, what will we get delayed? Sir, if you are getting a raw material at the right time, will the production get delayed, ma? It won't get delayed. However, if you are not getting the raw material on time, the production gets delayed. If you are delaying the production, automatically you cannot deliver the goods on time to our customers. This is a scenario. Okay, now stock out. So if you are having only few suppliers or few vendors, then and the few vendors, if you are having only two vendors, and of the two vendors, there is issue with them. There is issue for them, so that automatically they have what they said. You asked them for raw material. They are telling that we are not having raw material. Automatically, you won't produce goods. Automatically, when the customer asks you, you will tell, sir, there is no stock with us. So there is stock out position. So if you are having a proper procurement to pay strategy, then our stock out position will never arise. Okay, these are two things which it helps more. The third thing is that minimizing of waste. Generally, if you are having a few vendors, for us, let us take an example of we are having only one vendor, only one supplier is there with us. So if there is only one vendor, and so what we will do, we will purchase raw material in advance and we will store in our godowns. Okay, automatically, if you are storing our raw material in godowns, there are two losses. One, block of our money, our amount gets blocked. Next, there is a chance of loss in the raw material quality. So there may be chance for some sort of damages like a fire accident or any other damages. So because of them, there is a wastage. So otherwise, if you are having a good procurement to plan strategy, your raw material wastage will be minimum. Okay, these are the three helps. First one, prevention of delays. Automatically our production will not be delayed. What is the stock out position? Whenever the customer asks us regarding goods, we will tell we are having goods because we are following procurement to play strategy. And what is the third one? Minimizing waste. So our wastage, there is a chance for minimum waste. And if you can tell that there won't be any wastage because we are having good procurement to plan. Okay, these are the three helps we are coming. The same thing has been expressed in the form of theory. Okay, next, in the P2P process, we are having three stages, three phases. The first phase is that purchase order. So how we place a purchase order? Initially, there will be a production department, and the production department guy, he sees the stock levels. So he got information that the stock which we are having is only can be useful for 1 day production. So immediately he will text or whom he will give an information to the production to the purchase department. He will give information. He will raise a purchase requisition. He will raise purchase requisition to whom? Purchase department. Okay, now who is maintaining my production department guy? He is raising purchase requisition to purchase department. Okay, then what the purchase department will guide do? He will be having some sort of list of vendors. So Ram, Sham, Hari, three list of vendors are there. So and the production department wants the raw material of 1,000 kgs, and he will ask them who is going to supply. Whether this guy Ram will be supplying or Sham will be supplying or Hari will be supplying, and what price. So he will get a clarity. So he will ask the purchase department guy will ask them to give quotations. They will give some sort of quotations. Of the available three quotations, only the quotation which is having low quote and also good quality of raw material. We should not select a vendor based on we should not select a vendor based on the lowest price. We need to think. We need to see few things for track record and their way of serving. Based on these things, we select a vendor. After that, we may place an order. This is the first case. That is purchase order. Then automatically purchase order will be given by a purchase department. Okay. Next, when the purchase order is being placed, the delivery will be done. So delivery will be done by the selected vendor. So for example, I have selected Ram as my vendor. So he is at the gate point with his truck having the in raw material which is I required. Okay, now then we should check a few things. Whether the quality of the raw material is as per my requirements or not. I will check that. Now also I will see the invoice. I have raised a purchase order and his invoice. Is the information is similar, tallied or not? If it is tallied, okay, safe. Then we shall make the goods to come in. Next, what I will do, I will make the invoicing process. Automatically invoicing process is nothing but we record the transactions. And also after recording the transaction, accounting department will make the payment. This is the process. Okay. This is the first part. That is the easiest part. You need not worry about the topics. This is the most easiest one. Okay. Next important topic is vendor relationship management. Who is the vendor, ma? In layman language, let us think of, let us tell a supplier. Okay, so vendors with whom we have to maintain a good relationship. If you are having a good relationship with vendor, then we are safe. So how to maintain a good relationship and all, I will discuss in this topic. Okay, the topic here is that, ma, it is, excuse me, you are done with the procurement to pay now. Now let us deal with the vendor relationship management. Sir, what is vendor relationship management? So there is a supplier to us. There can be more than one supplier. We have to maintain good relationship with them, and also how many suppliers we need to maintain, and what is the risk involved in them, and also we have to see these things in a proper manner. For this, we need to maintain a separate department, that is vendor relationship management department. If we follow these things, our supplier will be safe and we will be safe. They will be safe in the sense we also will be safe. So how to follow that? So in this competitive environment, this environment is a competitive driven one. Okay. So automatically, so we should be having some, for example, I need a supply of raw material of a rubber. So I'm manufacturing some shoes I'm manufacturing. So I need a rubber and leather. So I have taken three suppliers, Ram, Sham and Hari. Ram, Sham and Hari. Okay. So I spoke with them. So they are good suppliers. They're having good track record, and also I'm maintaining good relationship with them. Okay. So whenever I want some sort of raw material, I will think of these three guys because I'm maintaining the list. So I will think of these three guys. Okay. This guy will be supplying. Ram will be supplying at a high price but a good quality. Sham will be supplying at a normal price but quality will be some less quality. And Hari will be supplying with a some lower quantity. So this is the bifurcation I can make. So based on that, I bifurcate them. And if I require a good quality of raw material, then I will make it. Okay. So now let us deal with this. So in today's competitive environment, companies should evaluate their strategic vendor relationship as a favorable relationship to reduce associated cost with the transactions. So if you're having good relationship with vendors, your cost will be reducing because I have said to you now, my vendor is really good person. So whenever I want raw material, he will supply. Then automatically I need not maintain stock in my godown or need not maintain raw material in advance in the godown so that my funds which are being blocked will be free. Okay now. So now how to select a vendor? What are the things we need to concentrate more on that? So select the right vendors. So we need to select right vendors. So okay now there are n number of vendors in the market, but there are only a few good guys. I have to select these good guys. Okay. Next, categorize vendors to ensure the right contract. Okay now. So I have to maintain priority. There should be some priority. The priority can be like for example, Ram, Sham, and Hari. Ram will be having price at a more and quality is also more and he will supply bulk quantity. This is the first case. Okay. And Sham, price will be low, quality will be high, quality is also same. Bulk quantity he want low quantity. Okay, next. What about Hari? Price will be neither high neither low. In this case, it will be quality will be moderate, same, and quantity will be also same, neither high neither low. So I will prioritize them. I will categorize them based on that. For example, I need a best quality raw material. because the customer I am is the one from other country. I need to export the raw material. I need to export my product. So that I will select whom? I will select with the RAM, because even though price is more, the quality will be high. And also he can supply bulk quantity. Export in the sense won't be 1 unit now. It will be bulk quantity. Okay, next. What is that? Ideal number of vendors. Sir, there are 20,000 number of vendors in the market. Will I keep the 1,000 numbers in my list? No. I'll keep only few guys. So I get three guys. These are the few guys which I got now. So this is the thing. Next, mitigate risk when using visitor vendors. So normally, Ram, Sham, and Hari is there now. So I am maintaining three vendors. There can be a chance for some loss, some risk to them. So there is a fire accident in Ram's godown and Sham's godown. So I have selected Ram, and the next day there is a fire accident in Ram. Is a risk to me? Yes, there is a risk. So how to mitigate that risk? So I have opted a vendor, and he got some sort of fire accident, so that he cannot supply me required raw material. Is there risk now? There can be loss to him now. So that risk, how to I should mitigate that risk. Next, establish a vendor management organization. We need to establish vendor or management organization. Okay now, if you are establishing this part, okay now, everything these three things are there now, A, B, C, and D. These four things will be taken by our vendor relationship management part. Okay now, there will be some department, and this department will look after these four things. Okay now, thank you ma.